Hello, this is Hussam Hourani, and today we'll talk about time series. We will use ARIMA in this example in today's lesson, and in our next lesson we will talk about the VAR model. Let me first give you some explanation about time series. So time series is a sequence of data points that occur in a successive order over some period of time. This is a sample of the data series that you might have. So you have the date, which is the sequence, the date. So you have 1st of January 1992, and you have other variable, which is the units. So you are now measuring how many units per each day you would sell. This is just an example. So you have this series, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th of June, etc., etc. And you have these units as you can see, and you can represent it in this way. This is other samples of data series that you might have. And what are the models that we will use? We will use ARIMA and VAR. So what is ARIMA? ARIMA is auto-regressive integrated moving average, ARIMA, and it's univariant time series. So it depends on one single feature, one variable. And also it is a unidirectional model. The dependent variable are influenced by their past or lag values itself. While the VAR is vector autoregression VAR, and it's multivariant time series. So this is multivariant. The first one was univariant. This is multivariant. This means that if you have multi variables, you can use the multivariant time series, and it's bi-directional model. It depends on both, either the past values or the variable, the other variables values, or both together. So this is ARIMA and VAR. In summary, ARIMA, it uses one single variable, and it gets affected by the past or lag, while VAR, it uses multivariables, and it gets affected by either the past or the other variables values. So let us give some simple examples about this. So before that, you need to make sure that you install the time series. You can go to options, adds on, and from adds on you can see this is the time series. You click on this one, click OK, you install, and you open your application. It will appear. So this is the first one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the file first, and I will use employment CSV. So what is employment CSV? It is a simple data set, which is this one here. It has the year 1980, 81, 82, etc. This is the sequence, and we have the employability or employment rate, which is 50%, 51, 54, 55, etc. So the question, can we have up to 2020 year? So can we predict, for example, the next 10 years from here? The answer is absolutely yes. We can predict it, and I will show you how to do it. And I will keep this in the GitHub. You can download it for you to explore this data series. So what I'm gonna do is I first connected the employment, and this is very important that you need to have in this data set two variables. The year, you must have the date time type for this one, and you have the role is meta. We don't want to use it in prediction because this is a sequence, so this is metadata. And we have the employment rate, it's numeric, and it is our target. Okay, so you can of course view this by going into a data table. These are the values. Okay, we have from 1980 till 2020. Of course, the more values you have, the more records instances you have, the more accuracy you will get. So this is the first thing. Now we're gonna connect this into time series, and from time series, it picked up that the year is the sequence attribute. It's a series attribute. The first thing I want to show you is the line chart for our employment rate. So this is the line chart, time series to time series, and as you can see, this is the line chart from 1980 to 2020. These are the employment per each year. As you can see, it goes up and sometimes it goes down, etc. So how to predict the next 10 values? You need to connect to ARIMA. This is the ARIMA model, and time series to time series. Okay, double click, you will see different parameters which are auto, regression order, differencing degree, and moving average order. You can play with these variables to see the your data and your prediction. And we need to predict 10 values, 10 years values. So I'm gonna show you the outcome in data table. So in data table, forecast to data, yes, you can see these are the 10 values, 10 years prediction. This is the forecast. So in 2021 will be 69, then 69.2, 68, etc., etc., etc. These are the forecasts, but it gives you the minimum value and the maximum value. It can go down to 58, and it can go up to 80, but the forecast is 69. This is the first thing. Second thing, let's see the predicted values in line chart. So I'm gonna connect the time series to line chart, time series to time series, and I will connect here forecast to forecast. Okay, and if you double click, let me just refresh it, reload values. As you can see, these are the 10 values that we predicted from. So this is the 10 values, as you can see, along with the old time series. So we showed in this diagram or in this chart the already recorded values, also the 10 predicted values. Okay, so we've done it. Now let's also do a model evaluation, which is the most critical thing. So I'm gonna use this one into model evaluation. So there is model evaluation, model to model, yes, and I will connect also, I will connect data series to the model evaluation. Double click, you can change the number of false forecast steps, and these are the values: RMSE, MIA, MAPI, BOCID, R square, AIC, and big BIC. These are the values, and this is your model evaluation. Of course, if you change, let me keep this open, and let me also open this one. Let's play with the variables of the model, and also I will open this one. So I opened three things: this one, and this one, and this one. So let's try to change these values. So if I change this, for example, to 1, so it changed dramatically, and we can apply, and it's also changed. Let's also make it 1. This is changed already, and if you click apply, these are also changed. So you can change of course you can make it, for example, just only 5 predictions, and these are the 5 predictions. So it's very enjoyable, and it's straightforward to use the time series, Also, I would also try to connect. Let me show you another example. The second example I will show you, it is about this one, which is the daily minimum temperature. The daily minimum temperature, CSV. So you have the date, 1st of January 1981, and you have the minimum value, 2nd of January, etc., etc. And I will keep this also dataset in the GitHub for you to download. So the question: can we predict for example, next 10 values or next 20 values? Yes, we can. So I'm gonna connect this now to temperature. This is date, time, meta, and sorry, let me connect to the right data set. So we have the daily minimum temperature. Yes, this is date, time, feature, and the temperature is numeric and its target. Okay, apply, and let me connect it directly to time series instead of this one. So it picked up the whole thing, so you can see all these values in the charts, and you can see also the predicted values. These are the 15 values from ARIMA. We can make it 20 values, for example, and these are the 20 values prediction. Okay, the sequence attribute is the date, that's right, and all set right, and this is the model evaluation. This is the model evaluation. It try to now calculate, because we have lots of records in this data set, and the values are as you can see here. Also there is a widget which is spiralgram you can connect to, okay, and from spiralgram you can see this year per each radial months, so you can see these charts the way that you want. So this is what's happening, this is what's going on. So you can have different really combinations from years and months, and you can do it the way that you want. So this is the time series. This is the ARIMA, straightforward. We showed the model, we showed the line chart, we showed the model evaluation. It's straightforward, and in our next lesson we will talk about time series but with the VAR, and we will have a stock market example, how to predict stock market in using VAR model in Orange Data Mining. Till then, enjoy Orange Data Mining and see you there. Bye.